Children with special needs will be able to handle another round of distance learning.
In tonight's Learning Curve report, CBS 13's Heather Jansen talked with local districts about their plans to serve this community.
He was kind of left to do these assignments without any help.
For Ellen Skinner's son David, school can already be a challenge, but add miles between the classroom and her son, and she says it makes matters worse.
David is missing 12 assignments and he hasn't done any work and he's now failing the class, and I'd be like,
David is on an IEP for a number of things, including ADHD and autism. Parents like Heidi Keener say last spring, schools were in crisis mode.
They didn't have much time to put together a curriculum.
Districts like San Juan Unified say change is coming. Director of Special Education Vanessa Adolfson says this time communication is key.
And saying, hey, how did that lesson go? And what can we do differently? Or what supports do you need?
Adding more live instruction and fewer lessons to do on their own. Over at Sac City Unified, they're doing much of the same and discussing how this particular community may be among the first to bring back to the classroom as soon as it's safe.
We know those are some of the very students who are most vulnerable.
Stockton Unified utilizing team teaching with special ed and general ed teachers as one of their approaches. These districts saying this time around they hope things will be different. And that's what Ellen wants too, worried for her son's future now that he's halfway through high school.
once you pass 12th grade, for the most part, all this help stops. I want him to be capable of coming out of high school and getting a job.
Students on IEPs, individualized education programs, will still receive services they need, like speech therapy, for one example.
And those sessions are being reinvented to be done over video platforms and with lessons to do on their own as well. And as the new school year approaches, CBS 13 has you covered. Visit cbs13.com/learning curve for all of our stories on education during the pandemic.